It's a banana update video. A lot of you have been asking me how my red bananas have been doing after I split the mother plant a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I had a shitload of pups, and I gave a lot of them away, and a few obviously I kept. And now that it's getting kind of nippy, it is time to do something with them anyway, because as you know, they're not hardy at all. So this year really wasn't the world's best, summer for the bananas. What I'm going to do this year, rather than what I usually do, dig them up, cut all the leaves off, drain all the moisture, hang them upside down, drain the moisture out of them, and then put them in the basement where my cannas will be living. I need to do them as well. This year I'm actually going to take 2 of the pups and put them into pots and put them into the house so that they can continue to grow inside the house for the rest of the winter season. And then by the time spring comes around, I'm going to have, big ass bananas in my garden. And if I don't, I'll be pissed off. Let's have a look how the pups have been doing so far. Dig them up, have a look at the roots, and then just pot them and dump them in the house. So this is where they're living. So this is number 1 that's coming into the house, and this one here is number 2. I mean, obviously this is not the first time that I dug out the banana, and considering that this is a pup, so it's about a year and a half old now, or say it's about a year old, and always surprised how small the root ball is. I mean, consider this, the size of the palm. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to wash most of the soil off, because the last thing I want is any more bugs in the house. It's not that we have a lot of bugs in the house, but it's like, there's small flies, and this entire area is just one gigantic anthill. And the last thing I want is have them in the house. So here we have the outdoor shower, and I can tell you one thing, the best thing in the world, or one of the best things in the world, is to have a shower outside. I mean, clearly, it's got hot water. I mean, we're not savages. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to wash the soil off the root ball. So, like I said, that, any little bugs or eggs or whatever there should be in there is not going to be. And then I'm going to repot them and put them in the house. Nice, thick, new roots as well here. One of which I broke, but... So, and I think this is good enough for it to now go into a pot and to come into the house. Let's wash the other one. I mean, if you thought the other root ball was small, but obviously the plant is a little bit smaller as well, but yeah, really not a lot to it, which is great. So, into the pot they go, and then into the house. So what we're doing now, this one goes in there, and I had to pop out earlier on because I didn't have 2 matching pots, and these were the only ones they had. And they're a bit uneven, but child labor just isn't what it used to be. Anyway, so then that one is gonna go, in this one and that one. And I'm not quite sure if the colors are actually matching with this, but anyway, they're gonna be in there. And it's kind of Christmassy, I guess. So now we're just gonna plant them. That one goes in there so that the soil doesn't fall out when I put it in. Soil I'm just using ordinary, Blumenerde, plant soil. And again, I'm not using any of my own compost because, like I said, I don't want to have bugs in the house. So this is just, store-bought. A bit more. Plant goes in. We just put that over there. This here. I've got some soil in here. Put that in there. Firm it in, and that's it. And the finished product. So, next one. I mean, clearly this one could perhaps outgrow the pot, but I'm not overly worried about it just now. Just get it in. So I'm just going to clean up some of the leaves, and then put it into some water And that's pretty much it. So not bad considering this was round about the size of the plant when I split the mother plant into 4 sections. So I've got these two, I've got 2 more round about that size somewhere else. So all good. So hopefully next year we're gonna have 2 huge ones. A bucket of water and let them sit in it for a little while. And this is what the finished result looks like. It's, yeah, not bad. And like I said, by next year, hopefully they're going to be, you know, with the massive leaves. As you know, these palms don't have massive trunks or anything like that. It's the leaves which are growing to 2.50 meters long. And the trunk does get wider quite substantially, but it's never going to be a massive trunk. It is the leaves that make the height of the plant. And love it. Anyway, quite happy with the result, and obviously I'm going to keep you guys updated to let you know how they're doing once they're indoors. Anyway, that's me for today, and I shall talk to you guys later. Bye.